What's the weirdest thing your partner does that you've just accepted? He always finds random objects around the house to make into a hat for me. Fresh laundry? Hat. Random plus highs? Hat. Bubble wrap? Hat. Then he makes one for himself. We take a funny picture and hang it on our hat photos wall. When he wakes up in the morning, he puts on all his clothes, just to walk to the bathroom, take them off and have shower. Why? I will never understand that, lol. My husband occasionally talks in his sleep and will also laugh like a little girl in his sleep. It absolutely cracks me up and creeps me out at the same time. My wife is a neat freak, always cleans up after herself and is putting things away. However, I noticed that when she runs out of toilet paper she will just take the new roll and stand it on top of the empty tube instead of replacing it. I asked her why she does that and she said it's the one thing I allow myself to be lazy about. I think it's hilarious. I don't know how weird this is, but my boyfriend constantly talks to himself. He also gives voices to our pets, 2 cats and a dog. Each pet has a distinct voice and accent. Some of them have catchphrases. Sometimes when he's getting ready for work in the morning, I'll hear him having conversations with the pets and himself in all the various voices. It's hilarious and adorable. Sometimes I catch myself doing it now, too. He gets very concerned about his socks to the point he will count them when he's folding laundry and get irritated when he can't find all of them. Then he accused me of doing something with them. Like I would do anything with his stupid socks. He needs the GPS even though he knows the area and the way. If the GPS goes out, he'll oddly panic. He's always hot no matter what. He's a nice furnace but I'm always freezing cold and needing a million layers. He's gone to the doctor and they said he's in perfect health and everything is working efficiently. Often makes noises to narrate my life, lol. Like making squishing noises when I use my beauty blender. Eats minced garlic out of the jar with a fork. I'm just glad he's not a vampire. She mostly closes doors, but only mostly. Not fully ajar, not fully closed. I have never seen this wonderful woman completely close a door in 13 plus years. Luckily, it's just inside doors. She does gather her things. Bringing little trinkets home and presenting them to me. I always say very impressive. She puts little piles of things all over the house and gets upset if they are disturbed or I suggest getting rid of them. She sleeps with her eyes open occasionally, and will also sometimes laugh like someone just told her the greatest joke ever told while sleeping. I've accepted my little demon. She never, ever eats the last bite of anything. She'll always have a bite of whatever left on her plate after a meal. She's never once, in the 20 years I've been with her, eaten the last piece of pizza. She'll never take the last peanut. I've never seen her finish a can of Pringles. Upside for me, I get the last everything. He does this loud chicken noise just randomly and it could be anywhere. It's never been inappropriate, but it's always surprising and I laugh every freaking time. He cannot be barefoot, he will only do that when we are intimate or he is taking a shower or bath. My youngest had trouble learning to eat solids and my wife spent 3 to 5 meals a day for like 6 months mimicking eating to her. It's now 9 years later and after every first bite of a meal she goes mm. It's a charming relic of a stressful time in life. My wife says no to almost everything I ask her to do. If I ask her to bring me toilet paper because I'm out, she will say no but then proceed to bring it to me. It's her way of practicing being able to say no. Sleeps through literally anything. He randomly licks me. We will be cuddling and he just will lick my shoulder real quickly. I don't get it. He does sock shoe like a psycho. He eats coffee. He always has to sleep face away from me. Even when he's asleep and I switch sides after 10 minutes he turns around again. Apparently I talk a lot in my sleep. And I can actually hold conversations as I'm told. I don't remember anything when I wake up. I've once tried to explain that today is Thursday so that means tomorrow is Tuesday. When she gets a little too drunk it's like someone flips a switch. One moment she is totally fine. The next, she speaks in complete gibberish and says things that make no sense. And that's usually my sign that it's time for us to go home. Every time we watch a horror movie, my partner insists on turning all the lights on and then falls asleep within the first 15 minutes. She swears she's not scared. This one is innocent but just so odd to me. When you open our fridge, where the handle meets the door, there is a hole in the top of it. And every single time she opens the fridge she puts her finger in the hole, and pulls it out. It makes this popping sound like you can make with the side of your cheek. And then she lets out a quiet little giggle. It's adorable.